Got it.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Great. Good evening, everybody. I'm Michael and this is Julie, and we're back again.
Yes, back. So this is the new year now, and we have the fantastic Jill Kenny in the Kingdom of Kerry. We've asked her to be our first speaker now for the new year because she has a fantastic clinic. So Jill, thank you so much for joining us this evening. And we're so interested and curious to hear all about your clinic and the wonderful healing modalities you offer.
Thank you, Julie. Michael, it's lovely to be here. So I do a lot of different therapies. I do a lot of different sound healing therapies. I use kinesiology and homeopathy and all sorts of different modalities to treat a person when they come to see me.
Very good.
So I just explain. I will be showing you some pictures and things. So when a client comes to see me, I explain to them that this is the way the body should correct. And so if we're not looking like this person, we end up looking like one of these guys. We end up looking a little bit crooked. We sit awkwardly, we lean against things, and that's all supporting our whole misalignment. And so if a bone is out of position, what happens is that it pinches a nerve ending. So here we have these healthy nerve endings, and this fella here is pinched. And you can see this bone is out of position. So over here, these are all the bones that make up the spine, and each one is connected up to a nerve ending, and each nerve ending is connected up to a gland or an organ. So if we have a bone out here, even by a couple of millimeters, it puts pressure on these nerve endings, which in turn bring down the blood and oxygen supply over here into the glands and organs. So what I do is I check all the bones that run along the spine. I check all the bones here in the head. We check all the glands and organs, check for infections and all sorts of different issues. And then once we find out what's not working, then we just get it all corrected using the different sounds. So depending on what we find that's misaligned, we have to use the different sounds then to get it all corrected.
Good.
That sounds amazing.
Very interesting.
Yes, that's fantastic, Jill. And I had said to you, we're going to put your details in the description because I think a lot of people would be really interested in the way you're combining so many healing modalities, and it sounds so effective, your treatment.
It is, absolutely. Like I get people coming in from all over the world. And so I'm doing all these different therapies for the last 26 years. And so I've kind of done all the different training courses and then grouped it all together. So I don't really have a name for what I do because I do so many different therapies, but I just tailor them to suit each individual. And so like I get people in with all sorts of like back issues. I get people with fertility issues, all sorts of medical conditions. And so once you find out what's not working, we can just, work on that and get it corrected. And then we go in with the homeopathic medicine then as well to keep a person corrected and keep everything aligned. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. And I've had sound healing sessions before, and I have to say, and Julie has as well, and we both found them to be very, very beneficial.
Yes,
yeah, absolutely.
Yes. I think the next trip we take down to the Kingdom, we'll have to take a detour and come over to see you. We caught up with you a few weeks ago, but we didn't have a chance to get to your clinic. Yeah. But it sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. It's absolutely incredible. Like even over the years, like I've treated so many people, like, with with fertility issues. I've 370 babies out there and these people would have been told they'd never have children.
Congratulations.
Very good. Yeah.
Amazing.
Mother's Day must be very busy.
Maybe I shouldn't go.
No, it's great. It's very effective, especially like in treating things like dyslexia and all sorts of issues. It's just great for absolutely everything. As I say to people, it's like bringing your car for a service. We find out what's not working and then we get it all fixed, and then it's so invasive because it's the person's just lying down, they're covered in a blanket, and I'm just muscle testing using the wrist muscle here and just finding out what's going on. So it's very relaxing then for a person.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and I know, having read about Nikola Tesla's work, and he talks about sound and vibration being the cure to everything, And that's exactly what you're doing. You're using what comes natural to us, you know, as a species.
And this is one of Nicole Tesla's healing plates. This is his purple plate.
Right.
And so I use these energy plates then as well. I place them under a person, or I can place them on top of them, and depending on what issues they have, we use the purple plates then to get them corrected.
Oh wow,
that's incredible.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then these are just some of the instruments that I use as well. I use all of these ching shaws and cymbals and humming bowls and all the tuning forks. I also use this. It is called the breastplate of Aaron.
Right.
And this is what they were using thousands of years ago to get people corrected. Now, it tells you all about this in the Bible, in Exodus 28, how to use this. And so it tells you also how to make it. It tells you what crystals to use. And the whole idea of going to Mass was that you'd go in for half an hour once a week, and they put this breastplate on you, and you'd come out fully corrected.
Wow.
So all those years they dragged me into churches, never once did they tell us about this, but this is another thing that I use to get people corrected.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah,
fascinating. Yes, Jill, you have a website, don't you? And people can read up about all these healing modalities.
Yes, it's currently under construction. And
okay. Well, sure, whatever links I have, we'll put them in the description, because it's just so fascinating what you're doing.
Yeah. But yeah, so I love all of this kind of thing, but I'm not very good, not very techy, unfortunately. But I'm getting there, and so I will have my website up and running.
Very good.
Great.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, Jill, is we'll put some contact details then in the description, because Michael and I are definitely coming to see you, but I know other people will be interested also when we share it on YouTube. And thank you so much for your time here this evening, because we know you're a very busy lady, juggling family as well as this fantastic clinic. So Gurmila Mahagat.
Yeah, and you know, hopefully 2024 will be a wonderful year for people to look at healing modalities, you know, to get away from what we've been subjected to down through the years. So it's a wonderful time for people like you and for other people around the country. And we're so lucky being connected with people like you. We're getting to see all the different modalities and putting people, you know, in contact with people like you. So listen, thank you very much for your time this evening.
Thanks, Jill.
And we shall talk to you shortly.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you.